Welcome back to Walls Today, where our Walls Today is Space Quest II: Vohal's Revenge, a 1987 release running here on the Apple IIe and Virtual 2. From Sierra Online, it's Space Quest II. I think this is the first Space Quest game I've looked at here. I'm just looking at these in upload order, so that's why we're getting to this one first. It just happens to be the one that was dumped and uploaded first. This one's a 4-discer, 2 sides to each disc. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a little joystick calibration. I've got a joystick hooked up. You can control the protagonist, Roger Wilco, with a joystick. I'm going to center my joystick and press one of the buttons. Okay. We'll load into a title sequence here on disc 1A. I haven't played these games in a long time, but I did play them some as a kid. I don't really remember much. There are probably guides available for this, but I'm just going to wing it. See how that goes for me. This is from 2 guys from Andromeda. This also was ported to a number of other platforms. I don't know what you would consider the original platform for this. Maybe DOS? I think that's it. You know, we get so little music here on the Apple II that anytime we get it, I just have to let it play out. This is chapter 2. Got a lot of animations here. There may be some way to skip this, but you know, I'm trying to get the authentic experience here. This is chapter 2, Vohal's Revenge. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce Vohal. This is designed by Scott Murphy and Mark Crow. Game development system by Jeff Stevenson, Chris Iden, and Robert Heitman. Once again, I hope I'm doing all these pronunciations correct. And apologies if not. It's programmed by Scott Murphy as well. With graphics by Mark Crow. I'm going to assume those are the 2 guys from Andromeda. Apple version by Carlos Escobar. This is definitely a port. Not the original version. As you will recall, in our last chapter, you had just foiled the Sarians' fiendish plot to rule the galaxy by using the Star Generator as their weapon of destruction. You became a hero by saving countless lives and returning the Star Generator technology into safe hands. Life was beautiful. Press a button. But heroes come and go, and people soon forget. Your celebrated herodom slowly fades, leaving you, once again, a janitor. The promotion to head janitor was no consolation, especially since you are the only member of the janitorial staff. Nor was the transfer to Orbital Station 4. Sweating like a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time. Life sucks, again. Classic Space Janitor game. If you weren't familiar with the Space Quest series. You're a space janitor named Roger Wilco. This is Xenon Orbital Station 4. Just gonna let these animations play out. Why not? What else have we got to do? All right, we've got to enter our name to log on for duty. All right, and we've reached our first disc flip, so I will see you on the other side. All right, here we are back on side 1B of Space Quest 2. I'm gonna hit return. And wait for it to load up. This is Orbital Station Xenon 4, which is one of many orbiting Xenon, your home planet. It is a transfer point for travelers seeking transportation to the various planets in the Uranon system. As we begin this chapter of our story, we find you, Wazade, ace janitor, doing what you do best. Mopping the floors. Got a score of 0 out of 250. We're space mopping. But wait. A beep emanates from your wristwatch. You release your grip on the broom. Oh no, our broom is floating off. The broom floats away, never to be used again. That makes the third one this week. Wait till your boss finds out. Classic space janitor problems. All right, that's it. Now we're in full control. We can wander around. We've got a text prompt as well. So let's figure it out here in Space Quest 2. Volhal's Revenge. So you can't go out here. It looks like you can, but you can't. So let's see. Oh, yeah, this is it. We're walking. Spacewalking. You can do this in space. All right, let's go to this pad here. Looks like a pad. All right. Press button. Okay. You're whisked away to the airlock chamber. No points for that. I don't think. We do get some loading, though. All right, here we are in the airlock chamber. Emerging. Stand by for decontamination. Oh, content warning, nudity. Hopefully YouTube doesn't censor me too badly for this. All right, okay, now we can wander around again. Let's go over here. Do some text prompting. I'm gonna type change clothes. There we go. This is a Sierra adventure game. We're in it now. Let's go over to this door. It opens automatically. A lot of loading in this game. This looks serious. It's like some space business is going on here. Some space command. It's about time you got in here, Wazade. Head for the shuttle bay on the double. I'm warning you, you're on your last leg around here, bud. One more screw up and you're history. Okay. He then orders the transportation officer to send you directly to the shuttle bay and nowhere else until the job has been completed. Okay. So I guess we better get to the shuttle bay. Let's start booking it. This looks interactable. Let's go over here. After playing many Sierra games, you'll have a good idea of what's interactable and what's not. Or maybe you won't. One of the tricks they like to play is to make that completely confusing. But I'm just going to try to golden path it here and see how far we get. We got a score of 2 out of 250 now. I think we got that for the changing clothes, maybe? I don't think I noted that at the time. There's a lot of action going on, so it's hard to keep track of everything. All right, here we are. This looks like a shuttle bay to me. Let's go down here. And get in the shuttle. We can navigate the stairs. Oh, it's trickier than it looks. It's trickier than it looks. Do people speedrun these games? Are there speedrun records for these? You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. Okay. You're surprised to find that the shuttle is not empty. There are 2 extremely ugly suckers walking toward you. Hey, what the... your favorite expletive here. Okay. Pow. Thwack. Bink. Thud. Your protest is cut short as 2 interstellar ruffians proceed to thump you unconscious. Everything fades. Time passes. More time passes. A strange dream turns into the realization that you are being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache triggers a distant memory of a scuffle in which you were the focal point. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you aren't in Kansas or Xenon anymore. You find that you are being held upright and under physical restraint from both sides by, you guess, the galactic goons you met on the shuttle. As you try to struggle free, you notice that your hands are tied behind your back. Ah, classic. Classic goons. Oh man. As the eyes dial into focus, you make out an oddly disfigured being seated before you. Our score jumped up to 7 at some point there. A sagging mass of flesh that appears to have been human at one time. Tubes and wires extend from his body, leading to machines which keep him alive. Suddenly, his visage stirs and he begins to speak. I love it when my visage stirs. Well, well. Did we have a nice nap? I thought we would have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Oh well. Looks like he was looking forward to that. This must be Vohal, right? Welcome to my humble fortress wall today. The name is Vohal, Sludge Vohal. I was the genius behind the star generator when it was still in the concept stages. Got some changing backgrounds here as well. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy pants scientists decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. Anyway, you ruined my Sarian operation. I was going to use the star generator to make Xenon pay for what they did to me. They were going to know my wrath in a big way. You somehow managed to change all that. He talks like somebody else that I know of. Oh, I suppose I should have known better than to use those mental midget Sarians. That's not the point, however. You are responsible and you shall pay. Besides, I have another plan, and you will not be around to foil it. Got some, villain monologuing here. I have devised a plan so horrible, so frightening, so diabolical that no one will be able to stop me. Observe my latest creation. I love to observe a latest creation. Let's see it. Oh no. It's a businessman. It's a straight white Businessman in a suit. Oh, I intend to infest your planet with thousands of these genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen. I will at last reap sweet revenge from the scientific community that mocked me. My plan was to kill you, but I've had a change of heart. Ha ha ha, get it? He peers down at the hoses protruding from his chest and connected to a life support system. Forgive me, I'm a kidder. I've decided I would get much more enjoyment watching you suffer. My associates will escort you to the surface of Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Be seeing you. Sent to the space mines. From space janitor to space mines. Just can't catch a break here. You're injected with something which renders you unconscious and carried away to a shuttle. When you awake, you look through the viewing port and see Vohal's massive asteroid fortress. That's Vohal's massive asteroid fortress. You can say that 5 times fast. Gotta have animations for everything here. This is all plot important. So pay attention. There will be a test at the end. After touching down on a giant landing platform, you are ushered to a hovercraft waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in. It's important that you hold the shot. Oh, we're hovering. Let's see what happens. I can't control anything, by the way. There's nothing that I can actually do here. This is totally non-interactive. These are real cutscenes that were made in the 80s. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I suppose we're out of fuel. Way to go, Dwarf Breath. Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait till the master finds out. You're in big trouble. Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time, Dip. The argument between the two guards is cut short as gravity reasserts itself. We're gonna do a little, Looney Tunes cartoon fall here. Crash. Crashing right into disc 2 front, so I will see you once I've changed the discs. All right, here we are back on disc 2 front of Space Quest 2 Vohal's Revenge. I'm going to press return and see where we've crash landed. That doesn't look good. Something's beeping. Good thing that guard broke your fall. He doesn't look too happy about it, though. Okay. I don't know if that's our pager that's beeping or what's beeping. Let's see here. Let's do some text here. I don't know. Examine crash. Oh, I don't understand exane. Yeah, do I have to type it correctly? Okay. Let's try it. I don't understand crash. Okay, let's try one more time. Oh, we got blinking eyes there too. Oh, backspace actually works instead of arrow key. Oh, the arrow key, I gotta, hang on. I'm walking. I gotta stop that. Okay. Yeah, you can use the arrow keys, but you'll continue to walk in the direction that you press. So you can't use the arrow keys to backspace over text, which you usually do in Apple II games. You gotta actually use the backspace key, which is interesting. Anyway, the cover craft has been reduced to a mound of twisted wreckage. Everything that was straight is bent. Everything that was bent is benter. There appear to be no salvageable parts. Okay. Let's also examine body. You are not where you should be to do that. Okay. So we're close enough for the wreck, but not close enough for the body. Good to know. I gotta have my... Oh, no. I'm so used to using the arrow keys to backspace that now I don't even use the backspace key to backspace. Examine body. The guard appears to be less thick than you remember him. Many of his formerly contained body fluids seem to be at-large. Okay. If that fate doesn't await us, let's start wandering around. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, something like that. You fall to the bottom of a concealed pit. You might have survived the fall had you not come in contact with the several 30-centimeter long spikes planted vertically along the bottom of the pit. Another senseless tragedy. You can help prevent this. Vote yes on lobotomies for adventure game designers. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2, Wazaday. You've been most entertaining. Yeah, so this is the 80s Sierra adventure game experience. 100% authentic. But I think that's going to do it here for me with Space Quest 2 Vohal's Revenge for Wazaday. And if you like adventure games for the Apple II like this, then go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for our next Wazaday.